I've got to be out of my ever-loving mind. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to participate in Black Friday. Okay. Fingers crossed. Let's hope that Cabela's has what I'm looking for. Black Friday at there's really not as many people here as I was afraid there would be. But let's see what happens. I was 15 minutes late getting here. The doors open at 5, and yeah, okay. Okay, a little shade of Stewart County Ballistic. Stewart County Ballistics here. Okay, 556 the Federal, $13.99. I don't know. That's a good price for around here. And this American Eagle. Focus, $14.99. Get into your more expensive stuff. This is the most ammo I've seen in a long time. That's not too bad of a price. Federal 223 for 50 rounds, $39.99. For around here, that's a good price. But man, Black Friday, yeah, gotta love it. 308. That's about what it's been going for. But okay. So we got handgun ammo. 25 auto for $37.99. Are you crazy? Even 380 auto blazer, $27.99. I'm telling you, these guys that get this kind of stuff. I mean, there's some federal. Personal defense, $32.99. Yeah. Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. All I can say is I am so glad that Black Friday only happens once a year. Yeah, I went out and braved the wilds today. What did I get? Yeah, I'll have to show you. I've already opened this. Just save a lot of prep work, not make this a 2-hour video. But I got up at 3 o'clock this morning. I have an hour and 15-minute drive to get down to Cabela's, and their doors opened at 5 o'clock, so I left here at 4 and got there at 5:15. Okay, I should have been there at 5, and I'll tell you why. But what did Jerry get? Okay, I got me a Savage Axis XP. If I can get this open. Like I say, I've already had this open once. I took it out of the plastic. You took all the other goodies out too, just so this isn't a 2-hour video. Okay, Savage Axis XP with Strata, whatever Strata is, Strata camouflage. But when I went down there, I had every intention of getting a 223. I don't have a 223 bolt gun. I thought it'd be great. At the worst, I could get a 243. Compare it with my Thompson Center compass. It would have been good to do a little side-by-side comparison, but I was number 78 in the gun line. Like I said, another 15 minutes and I probably would have been number 10. As I finally got my chance to get up there, I asked him, do you have a 223? He says, we did not get any 223s in. And I know Savage makes these in a 223. They did not get any 223s. Okay, 243. He says, you see that guy down the counter? And I says, yep, he got the last 243. Yeah. Okay, I won't say what I said, but yeah, it's supposed to keep this family friendly. So I had a choice between 22-250, which is a great cartridge, but 22-250 has a tendency to burn barrels. And I could have got a 350 Legend. I'm not going there. It's good for what they are, but I'm not hunting, and I'm not required to have a straight well cartridge. So there you go. And the other one was a 6.5 Creedmoor. So there she blows. I guess I'm part of the man bun crowd, or the Creedmoor club, or whatever you want to call it. This came with a 3 to 9. Show you here. You can see it, Weaver, and it says Weaver. Just duplex reticle. I've already looked through it, and it's not bad. These caps leave a little bit to be desired, but I'll do something about that. Now I'm gonna have to tear all this apart. I learned a lesson with my other Savage. Yeah, I got 3 Savages now. Holy cow! I didn't think about that. I've got all 3 of them down here. I had got this one. It had a generic scope on it, and I went and got the Cabela's Covenant 4. For those that don't know, the Cabela's Covenant scopes are made by Meopta. Do your research if you don't know anything about Meopta. And this first focal plane, it's 4 to 16 by 44, and it's pretty doggone crisp, and I really love this. But Cabela's mounted the scope for me when I bought it through Cabela's, and after a range day, I was getting weird flyers and stuff, and as I was getting ready to clean it, I grabbed it by the scope and I felt it wiggle. Okay, well, that explained the flyers. They never used any blue Loctite on here, so I'm not going to take that chance with this one. I'm going to tear it apart, put blue Loctite on it. These Savages, the Axis, they've got a very generous butt pad. That is just so soft, and it's grippy too. It's got these ribbed for her pleasures. Whatever. Anyway, these are really nice butt pads for plastic stock. The 308, I can sit and shoot it most of the day, and it doesn't bother me. You get a 4-round +1 mag, and I imagine my 308 mag would probably work with this. They're basically the same case, right? Okay, so I wasn't going to get into a new caliber. I got into a new caliber, and the problems that come around with this. But first off, this rifle, it was on sale for $324.97, and I get a $75 rebate. So do your math. It's what, $349 by the time I get the rebate, or $249 by the time I get the rebate. I could turn around and sell this thing for $400, and there would be people buying, kicking my door in to get it for $400. So, you know, it is what it is. Firearms are scarce, so I feel pretty blessed to get this. Add a new one to the channel. Then I bought some more things while I was there at Cabela's. I was looking for ammunition. I was looking for bullets. I was looking for brass. No ammo, no brass. They did have some bullets. They were $47.99 for 130 grain. They might have been SSTs. I don't know. They had 147 grain too. I think those were ELD matches. But $47 to $50 for 100. Yeah, I could probably do something better than that online. So I was basically a pass on that. But I did find some RCBS full-length die set in 6.5 Creedmoor, and I guess that's a win. The Hornady custom dies, I found those later, and I'll explain that. But I'd already bought these, $42.99, which I guess it's not a bad deal. I don't know, it's been a while since I bought dice, so I can't remember. And the last time I bought dies was pre-idiocy. So anyway, I got those dies. Like I say, those are $42.99. Then I got me an ammo box. It's got the things fall out of it. It's got the case separators like this, so that your rounds don't, the tips of your bullets don't impact the bottom of the case and everything. And it just sits down inside of there. But I don't know, people have told me these are pretty good. I didn't really need it. I could have just used 308 boxes, but I thought, what the heck, let's give this a try, because if I'm going to build 6.5 Creedmoor, let's try and get some accuracy out of it. And I paid $11.99 for this. I could have got 10 of them if I wanted, but $11.99, no thanks. And so I also got some more worn rings. When you saw this latest video with me and the little Savage 93, God, I'm just Captain Fumble Nuts here, and I apologize. Like I said, I've been up since 3 o'clock and it's afternoon now. Well, it's, yeah, 2:45. So I've been up for almost 12 hours, and I really need some coffee. But when I mounted these, I had to take the little bar out of there, just because the fit. Now, to update you on that, a friend of mine called me up and told me that EGW makes a Picatinny rail for this, and I was really worried, because the ejection port is right up here on top, but EGW makes a Picatinny rail and it's cut out for this. And if I do that, then I can put those bars back in, and I got more adjustment area for these. But these were low rings, and because of that, it's really too close to the barrel, and so I'm going to be tearing that apart. I'll put these worn rings on. These are mediums, 501. 501M for medium, and thank God for plastic stocks. Okay, like I said, Captain Fumble Nuts, I'm getting tired. But anyway, I'm going to put these 501Ms on here. They're medium. I'll get my it's a huge scope for such a little rifle. Anyway, it'll get it up off the barrel, and I'll get that done too. And then Uncle Jim always telling me to get G96. So I got some G96. Stuff is not cheap. I was having a hard time swallowing when I saw the price on this. This was $21.99 for G96. You'd probably get it on Amazon a lot cheaper, but hey, I was there. I don't have to pay shipping, and it is what it is. So I left Cabela's, and it was still relatively early. Not early enough, or else I'd be showing you a 243 here. But anyway, it was still early, so I went up north to Shields. Anybody that's been in the Midwest or even places in the West have seen Shields. I've been shopping at Shields for, I don't know, well over almost 2 decades. When I lived in Iowa, Shields was my go-to place. Tin Man just has recently discovered Shields about a year ago, and it's a little bit of a drive for him. About as far of a drive for him as what it is for me to get to Cabela's. So, you know, sometimes it's worth it. But I walked in there, they had no ammo, no brass. They did have some of those 130 grain bullets, and they were, again, $47.99 for 100. And I says, are you kidding me? Well, actually, something to that effect. But anyway, I think I might have left out a word in that. But anyway, I walked out of there empty-handed, and I looked, and they did not have any rifles that were comparable to this in their rack that they were selling on their Black Friday sales for anywhere close to this. So I felt a little bit more justified in paying $324.97. Yeah, $324.97. Don't want to get called a liar. So at this time, Gunny's in Orem had opened. So 40-minute drive back down to Gunny's. I went down there. Once again, they had no ammo, no brass. They did have the, what are they, Hornady custom dies, and they were $1 less. They were $41.99 than what the RCBS was, but I'd already bought the RCBS. I'm not going to keep buying things and taking it back. I mean, my day was already starting to get confusing enough. But they did have some bullets. So I got these Nosler custom competition match bullets. It says match bullets for consistent performance. 250 of these, 140 grain, hollow point boat tail. Sorry, I really need coffee. In 6.5, and these were $89.99. But once again, they're Noslers, so they should be pretty good. And compared to the Hornady stuff, a lot cheaper. This is 36 cents a round. The Hornady stuff was 48 cents a round. So you do the math, and like I said, I don't think anybody's going to argue that Nosler isn't good. I went out to Sportsmans Warehouse. That's another 40-minute drive to Sportsman's Warehouse. No ammo, no bullets, no brass. I'm telling you that 6.5 Creedmoor is such a popular round. You'd think you'd find it everywhere. I resisted getting into the 6.5 Creedmoor because I didn't want to follow everybody else. I didn't want to be accused of that. So I'm doing my own thing, but it is what it is. And it's a caliber I don't have, so now I got to get started. But please, do not, absolutely do not send me stuff. Please. I know some of you are already starting to look around to see where your 6.5 brass is, right? Don't do it, please. I will get it. It's just like when I got the Ruger Vaquero. I didn't have anything. A couple of people still sent me stuff, but a little bit here and there. And then all of a sudden I was able to break through and get my brass, get my molds, get my primers. Yeah, it cost me, but I was able to get all that. So now another friend of mine, he's going to probably be getting into 45 Colt. So I'm going to send a lot of that brass that was given to me onto him and pay it forward. And thank you for the folks that did send me stuff. I really do appreciate it, but in this case, don't send stuff. I will get it. There's brass to be found. I got to get it. So I went to Sportsman's Warehouse. They had nothing. So I went to a Western Wear store where I bought my Ruger GP 100, and their ammo and reloading supplies are not always cheap. But it was a moot point because they had no ammo. They had no bullets, but they did have brass. They had Nosler brass. Oh, God, this just blows my head just even thinking about it. $99.99 for 100 pieces. Hey, but I guess it's not a full dollar per piece, right? It's 99.99 cents per piece of brass. Are you freaking kidding me? Something along that word. Anyway, I just shook my head and walked out. I didn't even know why I was dealing with all these places. But I came out to my town, and I went to our ranch store. I walked in there, and the guy that I know in there, he says, well, what do you need? I says, whatever I need, you haven't got. And he says, what is it that I don't have? And I says, 6.5 Creedmoor ammunition. He says, you're right, I don't have it. He has no bullets. He has no brass. Okay, this is starting to be a pattern. You see this? So I went down to get some. It's supposedly a gun store and ammo. Get some guns and ammo. That says right in their title. They had ammo, but nothing that I shoot. Now, if I had gotten a 6mm Creedmoor, I would have found ammo everywhere. I didn't find any brass, but I did find 6mm bullets all over the place. But I would have found ammo, and I could generate my own brass, or at least find some ammo and get the scope zeroed in. But I will get this, folks. So please, again, do not start sending me stuff. I don't need it. I will find the stuff. And right now it's kind of a busy time for us. We had Thanksgiving yesterday, and next week we've got our pre-construction meeting with the house. The week after that, I got to take my pickup in. They got finish off a couple little things that they needed to fix from the factory, and maybe the week after that. So in those 3 weeks, I'm pretty sure that I will be able to find brass, and I know it's online. $35.99 for Starline for 50 pieces. Are you kidding me? Anyway, but that's $75 for 100 pieces. That's a lot less than the Nosler stuff for $99.99. Now, yeah, it's Nosler brass, but if for any reason I ding a piece of brass with this, I'm gonna cry because that's $1 that I just wasted. So anyway, I've got some sources. I'm gonna try and get some brass, so don't worry about it, folks. And as you see, I've got bullets, and I'm good here. So don't send anything, please. Anyway, another Savage. That's my third Savage. You just saw all 3 of them. I was talking to a guy, and while I was waiting at Cabela's, and I told him, I says, 30 years ago, you couldn't give me a Savage. Now, I'm damn proud to have one. Yeah, I mean, they're not an expensive rifle, but they work, and if the barrel isn't right, just loosen that nut up, change it out, put another barrel with the same action length in there, and bada bing, bada boom. There you go. So anyway, there you Savage XP 6.5 Creedmoor. Yep, I'm in that group now. Just noticed on this new Savage Axis XP doesn't have a little dingus like what my other one is. I'll have to look, see what the model designation is that's different. I mean, geez, everything else, I mean, if you look at where the magazine goes in and look at this one, everything's pretty much the same. Stocks aren't much different. Well, yeah, they are, I guess. This one doesn't have any texturing, and that one does have some texturing there, but get that out of the way. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty close. Yeah, I guess this one has a little bit right here, but you don't hold it up there anyway, you hold it down here. So anyway, but your the butt pads are the same. Let's see, Strata, and this one here, you can see I've set it down in the dirt a couple of times. But anyway, I'm gonna take this scope off this Weaver and get back to you on this.